other kind of storylines from the MPO, you have Paul McBeth still kind of falling short. I thought this was going to be it. You also, I think, thought so. We'll go over our prediction points. We're gonna probably have to go back over it maybe next Monday when Hunter's back in town because it'll be easier to do it then. I know we don't have a preview show this week, but we'll make sure there's an update.
I just wanted to look and see. I can't remember what my pitch
Yeah,
was.
we didn't. I don't think any of us did significantly well. I mean, I know I had Simon in my top 3 at least.
I had eggs, 2 avocados, granola bars. Oh wait, that was my grocery list.
Nice. But I mean, I don't even think I had any of my FPO was pretty bad. What did you have? Paul, Calvin, Gannon. Yeah, I mean, I had Paul and Calvin in there. So.
Gannon was up there though.
Yeah, he was like close.
5th.
Gannon was close. But so yeah, Paul, we kind of thought the Magic was going to come around. He was only 5 back. I didn't really ever think he was going to catch up to the lead. Like 5.
I saw your tweet about if he comes back and wins, you'll shave everything but a mustache.
Right, and like I didn't really think it was going to happen because not only was he 5 back, but like if it was just Double G up there that he had to catch, I would have been like, ooh, this is certainly possible. But Simon has been good, and he just won, so like it's not like he's brand new to the crunch time. So I didn't really think he was going to catch him. But something that's interesting is his putting has just been going through woes. He was 48th in C1X putting, which is just awful for him.
That's not like him.
And the interesting thing about it is he changed up his putting form again. I kind of like subtly noticed it when I was watching, but I didn't really because these days he changes up his putting form.
Did it go down on Heiser?
Well, they announced that he was changing.
Yeah, so they talked about it on coverage. So
something.
Was it going down on Annie?
No.
Whenever he goes down on Annie, he's gonna miss.
Yeah, no. So what he did is apparently he saw the way he putted like back in 2008 and is kind of trying to replicate it. So he's starting lower and he's going down with more of a straight arm. He's not as bent. He's more of a straight arm. And yeah, there's a little more of a pre-shot routine going on. It finishes similar, but the pull down is quite different. And I mean, it didn't work. I mean, it's,
I have to say, anytime you're in a place where you're changing your putting form, your putt is usually in shambles.
Because you don't have the confidence too.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if you're changing your putting form mid-season, you can't expect to go out there and just putt lights out. I don't think so. Like that's not shocking, but at the same time, he's in a difficult spot with the putt. I think because and this is how golf works. But when you become a player getting towards the second half of your career and you had such a dominant stretch, and like there were times in Paul's career where he just was not missing putts, like at all. Like he was just money from everywhere.
Within 60 feet, you were just seeing highlight putts the whole round.
And he himself has admitted that like he was like how good he was back then, and like if I could, he said like if I could just find that putt that I had back in 2015 or whatever, like it would be over. But when you have that knowledge in the back of your mind, like you and I, we have the knowledge knowing that we were never that good at putting. So that helps. But when like
I'm the best at putting right now than I've ever been, and I suck.
Yeah, I could probably say the same. But when in the back of your mind, like there was a time that my putt was so good and all I have to do is just find it.
That's tough.
That is like torture. And that's why you're seeing him try all these different things, is I think he's just trying to find that dominant putting stroke. And it's almost like at some point you just kind of got to settle in on the one that works the best. Because like his putting has just been so streaky. Because when he's on, I mean, it just seems like, well, he's not missing from anywhere. But yeah,
he like cashed that 60-footer on hole 16 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
He had a pretty sick one, but yeah,
it's okay. He'll find it. Again, remember we talked about it. This is what happens.
I'm starting to be convinced that
he's
Paul,
gonna win USDGC.
Yeah.
And he's gonna win Worlds.
That's what I'm saying is like Paul.
That's the only tournaments
day,
he's gonna win this year: USDGC and Worlds.
He's still so tough to beat at a major that it's like he might still win. There's still 3 majors left, and there's every possibility he could take 2 of the 3, and then like what are we talking about? So it's very difficult with him. It's just like he's the only guy. He's really because like Calvin and Ricky and Chris are very consistent typically. Calvin can be a little streaky. He came in 19th this week. It wasn't great. But he's had like those guys, I feel like Paul is like the one guy who's like a top player that's a little streaky. Not even necessarily with his finishing place all the time, but just his game in general. Because a lot of times, like this event, he came in, I think, 5th. And like he was a little all over the place. And like that's just kind of like his MO lately is like his rounds. Like he shot hot round in the 3rd round, but like
interesting.
He tied for it at least, but like he can just be a little bit all over the place. I don't know. He's got some things to figure out.
Sometimes he seems very event to event. But then sometimes I guess it's round to round. But
yeah, I don't know. He's going to be interesting to track because he is this point, like he's had slumps before, but this one, he's really skidded down the world rankings. I mean, he's in 5th now. Like he's getting nearly caught by Simon. Like this is one where it's like getting really interesting. Like, wow, how far will he drop before he kind of can figure it out?
He likes that comeback. He
does. And European Open, I mean, he's got a little over a month now before that comes into play. I mean, that's like his event. Like he will be very hungry to win that event. So I'll be curious to see. We still have
I can't wait to watch that.
We still have the Preserve before that and Idlewild. So, it'll be interesting to see if he can kind of find it.